Oh, shit. Okay, pick that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Panthers of Columbus taking on the Nighthawks of Tokyo. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, ready?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now Young. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Penix. Short throw. He's got Kraft. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 21-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Tokyo first down.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Nighthawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd.
Young will set to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Columbus
Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. Mayberry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Down. Blue 32.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Okay, right?
At the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw now. Young. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. There's Robinson showing the flash. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And a dump off here to Robinson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
And looking to throw, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Michael Penix, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Nighthawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46.
To the air, Penix. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play.
Panthers 7. Will Reichert to kick off.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. He's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll throw with Penix. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 75. And the Nighthawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there.
Now he's loose at the 40. And all the way in for the touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 75 yards. And the Nighthawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Panthers 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out the game entirely if you continue on this pace. We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 24. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this one is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now here's Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Young on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead. And it's caught. Touchdown. Emeka Egbuka. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Nighthawks stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Luke now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's good for our Panthers.
Off the play fake, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a... And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Garrett Williams. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. He's into space past the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for Antonio. 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll set up to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. A solid stiff arm. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And Frank.
And my goodness, another interception. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Panthers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's good for a Tokyo 1st down.
Robinson pushing his way into the end zone. Touchdown. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation, because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time. Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's got this to Jefferson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 38.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but
I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Penix working out of the gun here. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Tokyo, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Columbus, it's a slip-up that could cost them as they drop now to 12-3. And they will try to get back in the swing.